Oh gosh, today is day 27, December 27th day of posting videos. If you hear any hisses and bumps in the background, that's the heat coming up here on the East Coast. It's probably about 40 degrees. That might be a bit off. I don't know right now. I'm a little peeved considering the fact I was talking about being at peace and in a good space in the video I just made, just to realize there is no sound on it, and it was a straight nice 9 minutes that I didn't even have planned. And I hope that I remember everything I said, because I already even typed up my tags and the description. So I'm hoping that I touch on everything. Forgive the complaining. I can't believe that happened. I was just talking about how at peace I was. I felt pretty good today. Almost there in terms of getting ready to do the radiation portion of my aftercare recovery from, again, breast cancer. I had a small lump in my breast. It was recovered, and all the surrounding areas included were found to be non-cancerous. However, to ensure that the HER2 that was positive in my system, still currently positive in my system, that was feeding that lump, there's a decrease that has to happen. And so as a part of the recovery is radiation therapy around the breast area so that it doesn't return, and also an oral medication that I have to take, that I opted to take. That was one of the choices. The other choice was that same oral medication in addition to injections in my body every 3 weeks for up to a year. And being that I'm already going to have the radiation to the right breast, I didn't want to have another thing going directly into my system, if that makes any sense, because I'm still doing the oral medication, so I still have to do that. And there are times when I flip-flop back and forth between how I feel about that, but it is a part of my continued health plan in terms of this after the surgery recovery. So yes, I do still have to do that, and I sometimes have to put my mind right, if you will, in terms of just affirming that I love myself. I have a right to live. I deserve to live. I deserve to have a healthy body. I deserve to live at my optimum best. Whatever affirmations you have to say to just center yourself and bring yourself back to focusing on what's important. And sometimes that's takes work, because sometimes that's not how you feel. But you do have a job, and that inside job is to make sure that you're on point as best you can on every level, whether it's eating better, bringing people into your space that are a lot more positive than commiserating. We've all done that, but after a while it doesn't work. It's hard to build a foundation, a positive foundation on those things. I was reading it's not an in-depth read. It was the statement for today on a perpetual calendar that I have, and it says for December 27th that self-esteem is something you have to build on every day. And I would like to even add every moment of the day, because during the day sometimes you flip-flop back and forth between feeling really good about something and kind of having some doubts. And it is your job to just remind yourself, as if you were taking a multivitamin, that I love my life. I love myself. I might not love things now, but it's going to get better every day. Whatever the affirmation is, say it to yourself. You'd be surprised as to where it can carry you if you're a lot more consistent. I have actually done work with affirmations in and quite frankly, we do work with affirmations on a daily basis almost, just in the sense that we are always saying things to ourselves, good, bad, or indifferent. And all of those are actually affirmations, especially with the energy and the emotion that you put behind it. So I make the difference by saying positive affirmations, because those are the ones that we're used to hearing, say on YouTube or books we've read or tapes that we've purchased in the past. They are positive affirmations, because anything can be an affirmation. You can affirm that you can't stand something, even if sometimes you mean yourself. It's really important to be mindful of and keep checking yourself to see where you're coming from with the things you're saying and how often you lean on them, because sometimes you don't realize you're building on those words. My initial intent to get on to YouTube in the first place was to do affirmations, although many people do them and many people do them very well. I've listened to some, I've read things, affirmations before, but very often the ones that stick are the ones that I come up with myself, and some of the ones that I get from others that definitely resonate with me because I'm feeling exactly what's going on in the statement at the time. Those are the only times that I feel like they stick with me. And I may bring that in the new year, because this challenge that I gave myself to just put my voice out there and not be so afraid to do so, it's coming to an end. And I'm actually very surprised and quite pleased with the fact that I was able to do it. It's just a personal thing. If people like it, I'm grateful for that too. That's the extra benefit. Just the main reason for me doing it was just to build some confidence. But my main intent was to do affirmations in here. What made me not do that is because I started nitpicking at myself. Yeah, other people do it. Why would I do it? Why would anybody listen? The same things that most of us do when we downplay what we could offer because the other people are doing it. Well, there are millions of people out there, and you're not going to get to hear everyone, and some people won't resonate with others, and blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Why not give it a try? It does not hurt. It just adds more to a positive pot of things. So why not? And then maybe that's a challenge that I'll give myself in the future. Yeah. So with that said, I feel kind of better getting it out, because this is kind of what I said on the video that I did try to post, because I realized there was no sound. However, I think I touched on everything. I'm still going to see if I can get that first one to go up. If not, then this one is it. And I appreciate you listening. We got 4 more days to the end of this month, and then I'll decide after that what my next challenge will be. And yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this, what I just posted, what I'm doing here, and what I will post. Thank you if you have been watching, thank you for riding with this. I appreciate it. Thank you for just giving me the opportunity to add my voice to the millions that are out there for a whole bunch of reasons. Everybody does videos for different things, for humor, for entertainment, for just sharing, putting their real lives on there, and maybe their talent is fashion, their food. There's just so many things, and sometimes you question, why would somebody watch mine? Why not? Why not? And I just like to start questioning things with the why not. Just do it. And I did, and I have 4 more days, and I'm grateful. And for those who have listened, thank you for I want to thank me for just being courageous enough to put my voice on, although not my face yet. But yeah, anywho, have a great evening and a greater tomorrow.